Radican 2020 state that there is a very high potential for the COVID-19 pandemic to trigger significant change for professional accountants involved in preparing a company financial statement and even for the auditors. The COVID-19 pandemic affect the monetary and budget business sector, and all companies are facing difficulties related to the financial condition they face due to COVID-19 for all intention and purpose. The International Financial Reporting Standard IFRS are one reason as the pandemic affects many aspects of how the enormous scope and limited scope of business people drive business. This research looked at the impact of the latest COVID-19 pandemic on the disclosure of relationship and IFRS accounting implication related to money from the perspective of certified public accountants worldwide. Doshi 2020 state that the COVID-19 pandemic has an incredible high potential to make a critical change for specialist accountants engaged in preparing budget reports such as IFRS of companies and inspectors, income statements, financial position, and cash flows.
Hello, good day to Madam Suraya Ibrahim, a lecturer, and my friends. Today, I'm going to present about the issues in IFRS implementation during the COVID-19. Okay, when it comes to the investment in unquoted value instrument, reasonable worth is the compulsory estimation premise under the IFRS 9. So, under the current applicable monetary conditions brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic, preparers and auditors are required to practice critical judgment to decide if recorded expense of the unquoted values venture can even now be a suitable gauge of reasonable incentive at estimation date. So, the lease contract might be renegotiated by the either diminishing lease rentals, allowing for the interest-free periods, changing lease terms, or changing the purchase choice. So, for the specific time of assistance given by the Malaysian government during the COVID-19, for example, the wage subsidies, the cutting costs for the entrepreneur and some business owner. So, for the future operating costs and post-COVID-19 recovery costs are explicitly prohibited to be accommodated in the financial report. So, the impact of COVID-19 could likewise make extra evaluation of signs of impairment property, plants and equipment. So in future, the IFRS implementation during the COVID-19 is very important for all the accounting and all the premise who want to do their business, and the business owner and the entrepreneur need to consider the IFRS implementation during the COVID-19 and after the COVID-19. That's all. Thank you.
A very good day to our beloved lecturer, Dr. Suraya binti Ibrahim. My name is Desmond Ligidat, and now I'm going to present about the strength of IFRS implementation during the COVID-19 pandemic. So the first strength of the IFRS was create a single set of accounting standard around the world. This is because rather than using various accounting standards depending on the choice of each country, where an entity does business following the IFRS actually will allow the organization from a different section of the world to apply the same principle in any activity. So the second one is the reduce of the consuming of time, the energy and other expenses while doing the reports. Why I would like to say that? Because IFRS will enable companies to minimize the amount of time they're spending while drafting the financial report. And there are no longer numerous guidelines and laws to associate with this work. Actually, the amount of report they generate are 3 to only 1 per year will be decreased automatically by certain organization. So the next one will be flexibility. Why I would like to say that? Because flexibility is, instead of using a principle-based framework, IFRS actually are based on a philosophy that meets particular guidelines. Other than that, the last one will be the help company to do business around the world. So IFRS actually can help the company to do the business around the foreign country during the COVID-19 pandemic. This is because of internet transport technology and the networking resource that are enabling company to use a system of globalization. So IFRS have many strengths that everyone can use for its accounting. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum Doctor. My name is Siti Sabrina binti Muhammad Sabri. My metric number is 181240411. I want to present about limitation or challenges. Academic, professional and banking and accounting regulators were shocked by the pace at which COVID-19 infection erupted into a deadly disease. ARR also has the primary paper directly regarding COVID-19. Considering the relatively short time span, supply chain and the opinion of the current concern, audit quality often depends on the quality of accounting accrual quality. The reporting of the management evaluation of the going concern in their financial statements is one of the key issues relating to COVID-19. The influence on business practice resulting from COVID-19 provide researchers with an opportunity to backtest accounting principles. We have concentrated on three expected credit losses, moving concern, and impairment issues in these virtual issues. Thank you.
A good day to you, Doctor. My name is Lai Wei-Jian, and I would like to continue with the conclusion part. And it's very obvious that the pandemic has an impact to our economy activities, and followed with the secondary effect of a measurement process, such as the financial statement. And these are several issues that faced by the IFRS during the COVID-19. The first one is with the variance of the time declared data influencing the acknowledgement and the estimation. For example, the impairment, obligation, fair value, expected credit loss, and also the contingent liability. And the second issue is about the COVID-19 could make an extra evaluation of sign of impairment property, plant, and also the equipment. And this appraisal would require the qualitative and quantitative information to evaluate the effect of COVID-19 on the capability of existing property, plant, and also the equipment to create a future financial advantage. Well, there are also several advantages that are able to get by the company while using the IFRS in their company. And so the first strength that apply the IFRS is create a single of accounting standard all around the world. It's because the IFRS will allow the organization from different sections of the world to apply the same principle in any activity. And then the second one is by using an IFRS, we able to reduce the consuming of time, energy, and also expenses while preparing the different report during the COVID-19. While the next one will be the flexibility also become important and able to gain while doing accounting practice by implementing the IFRS during the COVID-19 pandemic. And then the last one, the IFRS also able to help all the company all around the world to do the business in a foreign country during the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you.